And boys and girls, we are here for... I love being on B Circuit. This is the one reason why I don't want to leave B Circuit. Woo! We are here for a special event. No, Zay, you used to say that you looked up to me. Well, I'm about to show you how to do it the correct way. Okay? You don't sit there and threaten to drop more DMs for $50. I'm gonna do it for free, baby. We're gonna look at every single fucking DM me and Zay have ever had for free. If you want to donate, sure, donate. By the way, speaking of donations, thank you, Shy Guy, for the $211.85. Thank you for the 10 gifted, and CC, thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay? Listen, you said you wanted to be with me when under threat. This is what you do. I come from commentary community, baby. You don't show DMs unless somebody is lying on you and a DM proves you correct, or if you're under threat. You were just talking about the bitch that spent 17 fucking hours dropping the Tea Party chat with Keemstar and a bunch of big commentary YouTubers. Why? Because we were under threat of somebody dropping them out of context. So I showed the full fucking context of 10 months of DMs. Doom Patrol, thank you for the 5 gifted. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special song I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna play my normal intro song. So please enjoy.
Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I got a long dick and a short fuse.
I got a long
if
dick
I
too,
talk
about
shit,
to show it.
I get more views. I'm cold-blooded, wearing worn shoes. And if I'm feeling trapped, I'ma snap. Just wanna warn you what you want to do. I'll fight you out of boredom, acting like some baby, so maybe I should've bored him. Let God sort him. Excalibur, pull the sword from the body of the stone, deboned, post-mortem. Don't panic, I'll take my fucking Xanax. When I'm manic, I'm aligned with all the planets.
You need the
Live
Xanax,
beyond
bro.
my means, but I mean I'm living lavish. I'll kick you in the face before I kick my fucking habits. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going.
Ooh, I know
My
where it's
brain
going.
is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Feeling frisky, get with me for scum bumping. A little whiskey, get busy, the blood's pumping. Going Bowser on a peach, one-upping. I'm just a dumb dumpling looking to hump something. My toxic trait is talking straight. Hey, good luck. It don't make sense, but it can still make a buck. Real people turn to prophets and they're fake as fuck. They turn
They do
a
get
profit
fake
off
as
the
fuck,
honest
don't
and then
they?
rank it up.
Woo!
This Percocet ain't working yet. I need a rest. You're playing checkers, they're out here playing chess. We playing Pokemon, smoking on the very best. We want it all, why do we settle for less? Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. Tired of being ghosted, no squirter, she's a slimer. I'm a rapscallion, half stallion, social climber. Nerdy nickel dimer and a dirty rotten rhymer. I'ma keep on dropping like I'm Robert Oppenheimer. All this time been ticking and I'm due to explode. Hell, I'll give you the digits to my nuclear code. They say let him cook, I ain't new to the stove. In the kitchen, cutthroat, and reload. Prescription's empty, tempt me with that bullshit. I ain't half as crazy as these other cats I roll with. To death, Russian roulette with a full clip. But hey, today could be a good day, don't trip. Today is crazy, I don't know where it's going. My brain is hazy, there ain't no way of knowing. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding. I'm a time bomb, ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb, I'm a ticking time bomb. Whistle blowing, fists are throwing. Maybe you could save me from exploding.
What? Oh shit, pause. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Oh my God, I just got 2 members. Hold on. Crystal, welcome to Cash Cow, and Joey, welcome to Band World. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So look, I come from the commentary community, and we only expose DMs. Well, if you're Keemstar, you don't expose them, but you're a Keemstar, so people believe you, right? You only expose DMs if you have to for the truth about something, right? You definitely don't put it behind a $50 dono. So I'm just going to show you all of them for free. Okay? You also expose the DMs when there's a threat. And apparently Zay is a threat because she threatened it. So I'm going to show y'all every single DM me and Zay's ever had. And if I got to take accountability for some shit, I will. I don't give a fuck. I'll show y'all how bad I am. A lot of people won't, though. Oh, and will I lose my job? No, I won't. Because guess what, Zay? I didn't sign an NDA with you. I signed an NDA with Keem. And I'm sorry that some of the things you told me broke your NDA with Keem. That's something you're going to have to work out. But I didn't sign it with you. This. You know what, Zay? You know the funny thing is, Zay? You said that you always looked up to me. And I didn't have a problem with you during this whole thing with me and Billy. I didn't have one problem with you. And I actually felt bad for you because I felt like you were put in the middle of it. But you wanted to make your move tonight. So as my protege, I guess, I'm going to show you what kind of move you should have made. Or what kind of move. This is a boss move. This is the boss move that you make. You got to understand this is where I come from. You literally just played right up my fucking alley. Oh, and by the way, I'm not in the Discord because you motherfuckers ain't stopping me tonight. We got a lot of DMs to go through. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready. All right, I guess we're ready then, huh? So I have to say sorry about the following. These DMs have not been cropped properly because I did them on my phone and sent them to a non-disclosed Discord. Okay. So it's not my best work as far as DM showing DMs and screenshots, okay? Because usually I make my screenshots pretty, but they're not pretty because it was done in haste. But I'm just gonna scroll through and show y'all how much DMs we're gonna be looking at tonight. Yes, this, these, them. Oh, these 2, those also, them 2, these also, yep, those also. Oh, and more. Oh, wait, there's more. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be looking at. Okay? I tell you what, though, I definitely, that whole, I'll drop more for $50, girl. What did you think I was gonna do? You threatened to expose more of my DMs for $50 fucking dollars? Really? $50 fucking dollars? What did you think I was going to do? You didn't think I would do this, did you? You obviously never got to know me.
Call me a liar. I am no fucking liar. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it.
At Joey Super Chatted $19.99. No paywall for DMs. W. Xylee.
Damn right. So y'all give me money if you want to, but, you know, I'm not going to make y'all do it for a paywall. All right, so let's start from the beginning. Okay. What date is that? That is... All right, 131. You need to get out of live air for the other show. You did great. Thank you, Xylee. Do you know that you and Queens are set for the same time? I do. I'm trying to figure it out now. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the next one. Bam. Okay, what you do? So this is them about, okay, Psycho Mom, she didn't want a gap between 2 and 6. Okay, this is talking about Stoop shit. Keem's in our group chat where we discussed it. Russ just made me an extra live channel now. So, okay, so this was during a time where we were running out of live rooms. Wild Randy said, Petty Xylee, best Xylee, bring the chaos. Oh, 100%. Hold on. Let me make my camera a little bit smaller. Hold on. Oh, yep, this right here. Let's make me a little bit smaller. Yeah, let's put me there. Yeah, let's put me there because y'all need to be able to see everything. All right, we got to be professional about this, right? We're about professionality. All right. Wait, so y'all going live at the same time? Yep, we had to find time slot. All right, no big deal. Let's go to the next one. I said, oh, gangsta. Gotta show them who the mafia really is. LOL. Want to know what else I said about you? That you have the opportunity to be the next Becky and make bank. Oh, okay. So this is when Zay was on her evil arc. And I gave her this advice. And I've talked about it publicly before. You want to know what else I said about you? That you have the opportunity to be the next Becky and make bank. To be the heel of the LCU. And she says, I respect that. Okay? I respect that a lot because I hate because hate donos bring in money because we all know that Becky made money off of people hating her. And she goes, I'm honestly glad we've got to have that conversation because I always respected your hustle. So I was hurt, honestly, to hear you talk down on me, which is why I react the way I do. But I really appreciate you clearing that up for me for real. I said, yep. I said, look, I talk some shit, but I don't do the whore talk or shit like that. She goes, I respect you so much for that. And I said, and yes, I hate the way Nerds is ran, but I never went hard like some can. And she goes, that's true. Nerds has a lot to improve on. We're 100% not perfect. We have a lot to learn. It's all criticism is good. K-Hug Cast. Oh, K-Hug knows how this is. K-Hug knows what I'm doing. She's been through a couple of these with me before. How you doing, K-Hug? All right. Okay, that's me saying that she has good co-host chemistry with Buff. We're in April now, okay? So we didn't DM a lot. And... okay, yeah, that's some other shit about someone we're not supposed to talk about, so we're gonna go through that. That's not me. It's one of the many Xylees in the Xyleeverse. They are a mod for me. Oh, okay, so apparently, Xylee Gets Biased, who was actually a mod for me in my personal channel, was in there and they thought it was really me, and I messaged them going, hey, by the way, they're a mod for me, but that's not me. Okay. This image Billy is talking about. Okay, so she must have been helping us during a live stream. Yeah, because 11:32 p.m. So that's when we were live. All right, and that's her showing being with what's his name? Oh, you know his name. That dude. And it said, thank you, noted. Where is this picture from? Is your phone an Insta? My phone. All right. And do you know how they're getting 7 months ago? Oh, so this is when Nightmare was trying to expose Zay for being on not whatever podcast, the other one, Fresh and Fit. Her being on Fresh and Fit, which was so fucking retarded because she did what she did for the business that she's in. There's nothing wrong with it. And I was backing her up on it. So, funny how that works, right? It's a podcast re-upload. Yeah, because the one that Nightmare was using was on Rumble, and he was going by the time that the messages, like the comments underneath were, and it was actually 7 months old, but it was like re-uploaded on Rumble like weeks ago. Yeah. Sneeko, thank you. So that's what all this is about. That's what this is about. Yeah, back when I was on Fresh and Fit and they were still on YouTube and it was re-upload from Rumble. Okay, yeah. So that's what all this is about. Nothing particular. All right, so that batch is done. Let's go to the second batch. Hey, there's a story upload on the same date, which caption explains the whole reason I took the pic with him, Sneeko, and which the joke because I got canceled on Twitter. Yeah, they canceled her ass on Twitter just because she was on Fresh and Fit, which was absolutely fucking retarded. Listen, I'm mad at Zay right now, but that whole shit, her getting canceled because she was on Fresh and Fit, y'all need to stop that shit. That was bullshit. You do what you gotta do, okay? I'm not gonna stand behind that. All right, well, I'm going to show both. Just let me know. All right, and I believe I did. And she said, that's fine. This is me questioning again. Okay, last question. It may sound weird, and it's something I won't show. Is it possible for me to see the post on the Insta like a link so I can say I saw it? Actually, don't worry about it. And it was a link to her private Instagram. Doug says, hey, Mama Xylee, what's this all about now? Oh, Zay threatening to leak DMs for $50. So, I'm doing it for free. That's what this is about. All right. By the way, do you still stand by what Sneeko says now? Okay, I remember this because I was backing her up that she doesn't stand by Sneeko, and she's like, oh no, he's bugging out. Even Fresh and Fit are way too fucking extreme for me now. Exactly. So, all right. They got wild for views. All right, so May 1st, hey, Xylee, I'm supposed to be getting my first paycheck this month. I was wondering if you know when it usually pays out. So I'm helping her out about when it pays out. From what I've seen so far, it's been by the 1st. Was about to message Billy to see if he got paid yet. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So now we're on to May 3rd. This was a post. Oh, this is that post I put on, I put in the main chat about Roxy. That's what this was. Yeah, and it's the shit that Consequences leaked about Roxy and shit like, it was something about they were talking and she said that she never knew him and shit like that. And I made a whole post about it in main chat. That's what this was, basically. Then on the 4th, Zay says, hey, be careful, you guys give staff role to. Mono told me he could see the host chat. And we were like, okay, so we let everybody know. All right, 521, I was told to message you. Becky was fired. I'm trying to figure out if they need you to run Queens. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is me trying to help Queens. Okay, I guess they don't need you tonight. Maybe. Jesus fucking Christ, this is some stupid shit, bruh. And she goes, I'll be ready in case they do. Oh, shit. No, hold on. I lost my place. Okay, here we go. All right, so on the 23rd of May, this is the level of fucking obsession I'm talking about. And listen, I'm mad at Zay right now, but I'm not gonna go with the whole cuck shit. I like S1K. I actually like Zay. Even after all this shit, I actually like Zay, so I'm not gonna be doing this bullshit here. All right, I disavow it. I'm gonna let y'all know now. I go petty, but I'm not gonna go low. Wait, I don't get that picture. I've also taken like 3 shots, so I'm kind of slow right now. King Scott commissioned this drawing of me and S1K, and this is one of 3. So some kind of picture that King Scott commissioned. I said he's a horrible troll, and she goes, this is extremely inappropriate, and posted in fan art. I know, I just can't take it anymore. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame her, to be honest. Wild Randy for the 2. Zay pulled a phantom and paywall DMs. No mercy. No motherfucking mercy. All right, let me do something with this real quick. I'll make this go down just a little bit. Yeah. All right. So not sure if you actually left or not. Oh, she was one of the few people that messaged me, and I always appreciated this about Zay, to be very honest. Not sure if you actually left or not. If you just need a break, I totally get you. But fuck what they're saying about Rewind. Your content slaps. They're just trying to find content for live today. So you're trying to get you guys riled up. I know you know this. Without Rewind, the LCU wouldn't be the same. You guys bring a great dynamic and cool, fun content that wouldn't vibe anywhere else. I really hate to see you go. I appreciated this message from her so much. I really did. And honestly, it was her message that that made me come back. You know? And I still appreciate this message. Yeah. So my response was, yeah, I actually left. And I'm tired of getting shit on. I work my ass off for this fucking universe, and all I get is shit and burned. Hold on, I gotta move this around so y'all can see this. Oh wait, actually no, it's gonna be in the next DM. Yep, it is, because I know how to take screenshots. Then she goes, trust me, we all see the work you put in. Without you, the show would suck, Xylee. It's not fair it's happening to you guys at all, but Keem does this bullshit once a week when he's bored to stir shit up. I don't even think Brantley believes the shit she was saying. You fucking kill it, Xylee. It will not be the LCU without you. And I told her, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I always rooted for you, even when you were being a little shit. And what you said today to Buff made me cry. I'm so happy you have a co-host now that works well with you. Y'all are a good team. I'm proud of both of you. And she goes, I really mean it, Xylee. We need you here. I look up to you so much. And I told, well, hold on, you'll see in the next DM. Oh, no, you won't. I got to show it here. I told her, bitch, don't make me cry. I'm supposed to be tough. And that's the goddamn truth. I'm supposed to be tough. Don't make me cry, motherfuckers. All right, let's see. All right, that was the end of that. That's why. Hold on. Yep, that was the end of that one. So we got to start here. Yep, there it is. Yep, so bitch, don't make me cry. I'm supposed to be tough. And she goes, I mean it, truly I do. You're the type of content creator I aspire to be. Really? This is the kind of content creator I am. You threaten my DMs, I show everything. So, aren't you normally on at 2? Yes, Mr. Independent, but here's the great thing about being on B Circuit. You can go live whenever the fuck you want. So she threatened to show more of my DMs for $50 on Rewind. So I'm going to show you all of the DMs for free. So, anywho, let's continue. I mean it, I truly do. We all love you, Xylee. I mean it. So there you go. That was the 27th. And then we're going to move into, as you can see here, we're going to move into the 28th. All right. The hot dog dance. Fuck yeah. Thank you. I don't know. I wanted the hot dog dance for some reason. And this is the construction worker. Oh, yeah. That's when I think I was having people send me clips. Not gonna lie, I kind of love her hot dog hot dog dance. I actually like it. It's funny. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. It was funny. Hey Xylee, what's the app that you use to find your clips that you were talking about on the one time I'm trying to figure out? Oh, it was Filmont, by the way. I didn't even know the name of it. Jaded and them used it. I don't know how to use that shit. I still don't know how to use Filmont. I'll have to ask Jaded. She used it to help me find stuff. Okay, thank you. All right. Me Messenger, y'all still going to 8? Shit, that's what you needed that for. I forgot to ask Jaded about it. I'm so sorry, honey. This is while she was live. Yeah. All right. All right. Then I guess there was a Reddit post. Some breaking news for you. If you click the link on the Reddit post, it's a clip of Grim getting banned before being a host or having a Nazi flag in his PFP. I said, oh shit. Nusu, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate it. I said, LOL, okay, so that was on the 2nd of June. All right, so this is when Grim got fired. This is around the time that Grim got fired. Then we talk again on June 11th. Apparently, I Love the War they were doing. This is hilarious. It really is not serious, just fun. So good. Other than Glammy actually being missing, that is. Oh, this is when the NDF and Tech Talk was at war. This is when the NDF and Tech Talk was at war. I remember we kept saying Eric took her. Yeah, and that's when Billy came up with the name Glamberson Lambert, which honestly, that is still some of the funniest shit to this day, calling her Glamberson Lambert. I still call her that. Not gonna lie. Listen, I hate the motherfucker right now, but that shit was fucking funny. Glamberson Lambert, that's amazing. It sounds like a country singer. All right, so Glammy was missing. I was worried about her, but otherwise the war is making fun out of otherwise weird situation. Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's right, because I came up, like Zay had sent a message at 4:44 a.m. and I was like, and look at her tattoos. Like we were coming up with conspiracy theories and shit about Glammy. It was fun time. Wait, is that? Yep, all right. So 6:11 to 6:11. I'm hoping she is watching and seeing people really miss her. This is me talking about Glammy. Hey, Glammy, bitch! I didn't hate you! Because look what I'm saying about you, Glammy! I'm hoping she is watching and seeing people really miss her. Oh, I'm getting a 2-for-1 right now! Hey, Glammy! I didn't hate you! I love it when I'm right. I'm just saying, I fucking love this. I love this shit. I live for this shit, bro. I think she's got a lot going on in her personal life, probably so. If y'all play this right, nerds and queens, then everyone will benefit. So. All right, so we talk again on 6/13. Hey, apparently Keem is having Roxy run Queens tonight. I know nothing else besides that, but I do know they appreciate the help. Yeah, Brantley is keeping me updated as things are happening. Okay, she told me to message you just in case you didn't see it. Then on the 16th of June, this shit with pigtails last night was so fucking cringe. I got secondhand embarrassment from that bullshit. Dumb little girl. Remember when she said she was pregnant with Billy's baby? That shit was cringe as fuck. You are supposed to be in the studio? No, I'm not. I don't have to be in the studio if I don't want to be. All right. Oh yeah, that's when Billy Mitchell scammed her out of her sauce. All right. I don't know what this is. Zayzoo messaged me on the 23rd of June and said, "Thank you for being the voice of reason." I said, "The argument is fucking stupid. You need proof with shit like that. If it was happening, no one is helping, saying it on a fucking live stream with no proof. My abuser would have fucked me up after the stream if it was me up there back then." Oh! This is when Boogie was running with the stupid ass fucking narrative that S1K beat Zay. Then that dumbass shit that Boogie was doing. That's what this is. So, I don't care what you got to say, Tropic. I don't have time for anybody else to jump in. Did you see how many fucking DMs I got to read? It was over 1,000 DMs, bro. Get the fuck over it. All right, so that ends that message. All right, so the last day we looked at was 6/23. All right. Let's start here. Yep, here we go. It's so dumb because no matter what they think of him to be guilty, it's a witch hunt. I'll come on Rewind and talk about it if you think it's best, or stay off Discord. I was like, let me ask Billy. Thank you, Xylee. I told her to stay off any lives unless she's ready to fight. And then I told her you can come up if you want. He wasn't alone. I've said on stream before, I sit on his account with him when I don't want to be bothered by fans. I want to come on stream, but also Boogie and Billy are just going to say I'm a dumb woman and don't know my own feelings, so fuck it. I said, I don't think they will say that, especially not Billy. If you want to come in, then come in. So that was on the 23rd. The 25th, I don't know what this is about. The story had nothing to do with money, and the end of it, it was donated to charity. Tuffy, oh, this is the shit where her and Tuffy got into it about something. I think a payout? Tuffy lied about me not submitting my payment method after I did about 10 times and had never been paid from orders from March. So I guess that's what happened with Tuffy and the payout or something. I don't know. All right, so this is when I won a t-shirt, which I never got, by the way. I won the t-shirt from Zay, and I said, "Hot dog gang, baby." And I know Zay sent the t-shirt, but I never got it. But that was June 26th. June 27th. Yeah, Becky's trying to get Zayzoo to jump ship. I'm waiting to see how this plays out. Got plans? I said, "Is this true?" She goes, "No, people have been trying to push the narrative of me being like a certain person since the start. I'm not being pushed out of the LCU because of Boogie." Okay. It's either that or she is talking about that on her show, which honestly I wouldn't doubt. Yeah, I have no contact with her. And then I told her, "Bitch, you ain't going anywhere, damn it. Don't make me do big letters." And she goes, "I promise you I'm not going anywhere." All right, so July 11th. Spider-Punk got pulled into Rewind. Someone said he's not a cash cow. Apparently he's not in there anymore. Okay, that's when we were having issues with the VCs. And then this one, last one, is a group of mostly people who didn't have legitimate Rewind cash cows at the time, and then Scully sent you what she has, I'm assuming. So that was a list of people. Oh, that's when Baja Wolf got caught. And he had given them, apparently he gave it to them for a day because there was supposed to be some kind of fight between Freshy Fresh and someone else, and they wanted to be able to see it. I don't know. That was the story Baja Wolf gave, but Baja Wolf got in trouble for it. Oh, here he is, July 12th. Now, people were talking about the side server with Nightmare. Can you get proof of that side server Nightmare? The other one you told me about, not the Dockin one. Let me see what I can do. I said, okay. Because people were talking about it. I wanted proof of it. And that was July 12th. All right, as you can see here, the next message is going to be July 22nd. All right, that's why I showed that there, because it doesn't get cut off. I never get anything. All right, FYI. By the way, if you take screenshots in sequential order, what you want to do is you want to make sure a line from the bottom of the last screenshot is at the top of your next screenshot. That way they can't say you skipped anything. And I'm hoping I didn't, because there's a lot of fucking screenshots here. Yeah, July 22nd. All right. For some reason, I accidentally I was trying to heart a message in the Discord, but it ended up hearting her listening to Kanye West, and I don't know why. And she goes, I'm terribly addicted to old Kanye. I said, LOL, that's what happened. I didn't mean to send that to you. I was clicking my notifications and I hit something, but yes, old Kanye was great. All right, so this is Azooted on the 30th. Hey, Xylee, I just wanted to let you know I did get a new cat today, and we're doing a game today on Nerds to decide the name. S1K really loves the name Pumpkin, and that's the name he set to choose. I wanted to let you know in case it might be like a rough thing to hear about a cat potentially being named Pumpkin if that's the one she gets. And I put, honestly, if y'all name her Pumpkin, that would be amazing. I will be fine, believe me. The only thing I know is I want a picture of that baby. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I'm mad at her right now, I don't hate her. I don't hate Zay at all. But I'm sorry. Bro. I still appreciate that they did that. I still appreciate that. I still appreciate the message that she sent me when I left the Discord, when I went to go crash out outside of the Discord. And I still appreciate this. I thought that was very sweet of her. And she sent me the picture of the baby. Pumpkin is beautiful. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love this cat to death. And I said, oh, she knows she's pretty. And that's her doing a little blep, sticking her little tongue out. Hold on, let me fix this so y'all can see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is a pretty kitty. Isn't she cute? She's a cute little thing. All right, so so that was on the 30th. August 1st. This is when she was joining me with the second half of Cafe. That's when I was on Cafe with Ken. It was a Friday. He's going to leave at 11 a.m., but he will start leaving at 10 a.m. on Fridays if you want. And, of course, that's when she was coming up there with me. All right. Okay, that's beautiful. That's a docket she made on what we were going to talk about. Okay, so at 4:49 p.m., I said, hey, what name won? She goes, my Wi-Fi crashed at the end, but as far as I can see, I believe Pumpkin won. I said, I hope so, yay. So then we didn't talk again till August 7th. Oh, wait. Why? Oh, wait. Hold on. I think that's the end of this group of DMs. Yeah, that was the end of this group of DMs. All right, let's go down. All right, here we go. Yep, here we go. August 7th. I was looking at the Doc SOK, maybe not harmful kittens, because he's fucked up big time in his last video. When I wake up, I'll find something for us. And I said, okay, don't tell anybody yet, but I'm going to be on Cafe tomorrow or anymore, really. I just wanted to tell you ahead of time. Okay, and thanks for the heads up. Then on August 8th, I was like, I appreciate you, girl. Don't ever forget that. And Zayzudit was like, I always got your back for real. But for $50, you'll drop a DM. Damn. All right, so the next one is going to be, as you can see here, August 14th. All right. We don't really talk that often. I mean, it ain't like we were like besties in the DMs, you know? All right. All right, here we go. August 14th, as you can see. Just a heads up, us dragging out Rastoff was a planned bit. Okay, so she gave me the planned bit. She goes, you can punish us for the fuck of it. Oh, God, hold on. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Hold on 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to blow. All right, girl, I figure y'all wouldn't do that shit for no reason. I know y'all too well. She goes, okay, good. I didn't want you to think I was totally wilding for the second you got in charge. Oh, that's when I was community manager for those few days. Whew, that weekend was rough. All right, so we talked again on the 21st, so 7 days later. Hey, Xylee, I know this is super last minute and a crazy ass, but is there any way you could possibly host Nerds with Buff today? I'm incredibly sick to the point my throat is swollen, so I'm desperately trying to find someone to cover. So this is her just asking me to cover. If you can find someone else, that'd be great, but if you need me, sure, I'll help you out, no problem. I said, please do, but if you find someone else, I can go to bed. So this is 11:38 in the morning. This is a time period where I wasn't going to sleep until probably about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My schedule was all fucked up. All right. Are you able to @host in host chat? Like, if I put a message, can you respond to @host? I said, yeah. All right, so she's going to put the message in there. I can do that if you need me. Okay, hold on. Did you find anyone? God, I hope so. Wait, are you streaming it or I'm just up there? She goes, I can do that if you need me to, and literally no one is responding. I swear to God, how many streams have I covered and these motherfuckers can't do one solid? True, actually. I said, yeah, right. I don't know how y'all switch stream keys on the fly and shit. She goes, it's super simple. Tells me how to do it. And that's when Nerds was on auto start. Remember a couple of times I accidentally went live on Nerds.
Call me a
Graham!
liar. I am no fucking liar. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it.
At Colonel Grimm super chatted $50. It's called having morals and principles that you stand by. Billy and Zay are perfect together. Those snakes can stay over at Rewind and you can continue kicking ass on Reapers. You were eventually gonna get bit by Zay, no surprise to anyone. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you for the 50. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I'm going to be honest. I don't hate her. She probably hates me now, which is fine. Listen, for some reason, and I'm going to go ahead and just take a break for a second. For some reason, I lost myself at Rewind. And I think there's a lot of contributing factors to that. And I should have never lost myself. It could have been right from the very beginning. Because remember how I told Billy that I wasn't myself the whole time? I kind of wasn't. Because on my channel, I was always by myself. Now, when I did have a podcast, we only did it twice a week. So it was like hanging out with my two friends. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was to have a fucking co-host. I didn't know what it was to have to deal with somebody else while I'm trying to look over clips and spill tea and shit. So I will say this. Being with Billy taught me how to be with a co-host. I'll give him that. You know? Am I manic? Absolutely not. This is what I do, Tropic. The sad thing is, people in the LCU ain't used to this shit. Tommy is. I'm not manic at all. You know? But anyway, yeah, for some reason, I lost myself. I don't know why. It was really weird. Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Okay, on my Cafe Pro, I'll just change the stream key. So this is me getting the stream key, etc., etc. Okay, the way I have it, Buff will have to hit the start stream on the studio. Just change the stream key on my Cafe profile, blah, blah, blah. All right. He won't even new to. I don't have auto start on. Oh, I didn't understand the whole auto start shit. I didn't understand it. I understand it now. I was being a fucking boomer here. I really was. I was being boomerish as shit here. All right, I'll stay in the beginning. So August 22nd, you need to set up the stream again. I accidentally went live on the Nerd channel. And that was the day at 9 o'clock in the morning on 8/22 of 2025. I learned what the fucking auto start button does on a YouTube channel because I didn't switch profiles on my OBS and I accidentally went live on the Nerds channel. That's how I learned it. Because Xylie's a dumbass sometimes, and this was one of them. All right. Oh, this is me showing her my Mothman. No, this is the Wendigo one. This is me showing her my Wendigo onesie. As you can see here, that was the end of it. Oh, I sent her on the 27th, ma'am, our cats need hats. It's a must. And it was a really cute Twitter thing where these cats had crocheted hats and they were just walking around with little crocheted hats. They're really cute. And she was like, oh my God, wait, I might be able to crochet us some. I'll look for a pattern. I wanted my cat to have little hats. The fuck? Okay, that's the end of this set. All right, and as you can see here where she talks about the crochet hats, and I said, let's fucking go. So on the 28th, hey, can I talk to you for a sec? Give me one sec. Okay, I'm free. I talked to her. She gave me a document. I requested access. I don't know what this was from. It might have been what we were going to do something together or something. What happened on the 28th? Was there anything big happening August 28th? Was that the CD-ROM shit? Julianne, you're not wrong. Edna and Penelope would be so pissed if you put hats on them. They would kill me in my sleep. Oh, yes, this is the CD-ROM shit. Okay, there we go. It was the CD-ROM shit. Conversation with the victim, wanted to make sure you had it. All right, there we go. All right, so that was on 8/28, August 28th. Now, as you can see here, we're getting ready to step into September 2nd. September 2nd. Oh my God, you look so damn cute on your episode yesterday. I meant to tell you that. I said it on Rewind tonight. And then I gave her this gift going, yes, girl. And she was like, oh, thank you. It was so fun. Haha. I want to do more theme shows now. And I said, you should. And then she went, I absolutely will. September 6th. I love you, girl. I just spurged out for a moment. Ken really hurt my feelings with that shit. I apologize. And she goes, no, don't worry at all. I feel bad because when we picked our dumbass clickbait title yesterday, I specifically didn't want to name it that because I thought shit would blow up, and boy, did it. You owe no apology. I owe you an apology. I love you. I said, yeah, but that was a good thing. You didn't do anything wrong. And she goes, I still hate clickbaiting. That was some kind of title they had on Nerds. That's her saying the clickbaiting. I just can't believe that fucking Ken thought I had a hand in his firing. Like, what the fuck, dude? I've been trying to get his ass back. Breaks my fucking heart. But we talked about it on Rewind. Remember how we straightened that shit out with Ken on Rewind? So yeah, you gotta remember, this was back in September. Zay says, I think things got so hyped that he just didn't know what to believe anymore. It's a lot easier to believe a lie than spread around than to look for the truth. I said, all it tells me is that we must never been friends. I'm too old to deal with this shit. And she says, girl, we're truly all too old. This turned into some straight high school bullshit. And you know what? Me and Ken straightened it out. He ended up, when Reapers were at 10 a.m., he ended up calling in and we did an episode together talking. So I'm glad that I was able to straighten that up with Ken. And I'm getting text messages. This is amazing. Brantley, you are a petty bitch. You are a petty bitch, Brantley. Oh. Rewind does do clickbait. That is true. Rewind does do clickbait. But you know what? Honestly, Rewind's always done clickbait. Those thumbnails, I still stand by what I told Tina. I was like, he's always clickbait. What? He's always used other people's thumbnails in the thumbnail. He did it the whole time I was there. All right. Next one. I said facts. All right, so September 9th. Hey, Xylee, I mentioned this with the Nerds last night, but I don't know if you guys want to cover on Rewind, but I have proof that Keem accidentally doxed me before and literally did nothing about it. Not like I'm mad about it, but just kind of showing the hypocrisy with the whole sweet tea thing. I'm gonna send the evidence 1 sec. All right. And I said, I remember that actually because I think we cut it out of our live stream or something. You should bring that up to Keem. The reason she got the attention she got is because she raised hell for it. She called his ass out on live stream. And I agree with that. If he accidentally doxed your ass, raise fucking hell, the fuck? Shit. I still hold true to that advice. Raise hell. Okay, that was on 9/9 because she does say something underneath it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I talked about on Nerds last night. I think it's an overcorrection, but who am I? Who am I? Like, holy fuck, a computer and 50K worth of teeth? Well, our stream is members only tonight, so I don't know how much rewinding will be. Oh, this was us doing the fucking punishment. How much rewinding we'll be doing tonight? Let's go make sure. This is us being suspended for the one day because, what? Because of the drunk driving thing? Was it because of the drunk driving thing, or was it? No! This is when Brantley came on Rewind! It was another drunk stream, though. Billy and I tend to get in trouble when we were doing drunk streams. We tend to get in trouble when we did drunk streams. Oops. So yeah, I figured send it in case you want talking point. I said, awesome, thank you, ma'am. So we talked again on September 12th. Okay, I don't mind switching, but I would like to be after next week because I'm having Ken come on so we can talk our differences out. I just don't know what day, though. Okay, so this was when I had made it public that if nerds wanted to go, because nerds were at 4 a.m. at the time, and I was at 10, I was still on Rewind at the time. I said publicly, listen, if nerds wants to go to 10, I'll go to 4 because it actually works with my sleep schedule so much better. And I told her here, I don't mind switching, but can it be like after next week? Because I'm having Ken come on so we can talk our differences out. I just don't know what day though, but 4 a.m. is fine with me. I just need to get Ken in because I really wanted to have that talk with Ken. She goes, sounds good. As long as it's before my vacation, you are saving my life either way. I'm forever indebted to you for real. Are you? I saw a comment here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Vincent says, why are people busting Rewind's balls for that's so funny you said Rewind's balls, you know, because rewind and balls. For trying to make money, isn't that the LCU? Yeah, no, nothing wrong with trying to make money. Absolutely. But if you're trying to make money with my DMs, I'll just show them all for free. So there's nothing wrong with making money. Nothing at all. Go ahead, make money. But if you're going to sell my DMs, I'm just going to give it to the masses for free. The people deserve it for free. So, we're back. Sounds good. It's before my vacation. Beautiful. You know, we figured it out. We figured out what we were going to do. All right, September 13th. Hey, I talked to Keem, and he is good with us doing the switch starting the 22nd. Well, we ended up having to do it the 23rd because she wasn't going to be available. I think it was the 23rd we actually did it. All right, so that was September 13th. Here we go, 14th. So apparently I did a slight fuck up, and my flight is literally at 2 p.m. on the 22nd. So by the grace of God, there's any way we could do it the extra day at 4 a.m. So we ended up switching on the 23rd. That's all that is. Ain't shit. And that was on September 14th. I believe. Yeah. Hold on. That was the end, wasn't it? Yep, that's the end of that group. All right, now we're back on this group. I said we should be good with that. I'll ask Keem later in the week about it. I'm going to be honest. I forgot to ask Keem. I'm bad. My bad. All right. Wait, but Reaper, I will be open up for me to go back to my channel. I won't be mad about Reaper being gone. Oh, this is when I thought. This is when I thought Keem was okay. I thought Keem was wanting to get rid of my show, I believe. But it would open up for me to go back to my channel and do my commentary stuff. Nothing LCU related. If you know anything about me and my channel, nothing LCU related at all. Won't even talk about them. True, I just love Reaper because it's literally my show, but in the LCU. But now I can just watch Xylee, haha, yep. So this is when I went to 4 a.m. on Reaper, I did what I did on my main channel, I did on Reaper. Keem didn't like it at all. At all. So that's the only thing I can say about that. He didn't like it. I said, yep. Also, having you and Billy both locked in on Rewind will probably be better for Rewind. I said, yeah, I think so. September 26th. Girl, what the fuck is going on? I just got home from the airport. It's bad. Call me after. You up? We just got done. Yeah, call me. I don't know what that is about. Okay, you could stay on the Google Doc. Rastoff is doing with Billy tomorrow night. Jesus fucking Christ. What happened? Oh! No, because October 1st was my last day on Rewind. This is... Okay. Here we go. Hold on. So this was at 2:28 a.m. All right, so we had just gotten in the fight about Rewind. Keem hopped up and told me to take a couple days off. And he mentioned putting Zay there. I gave her at 2:28 a.m. I gave her the Google Doc. And then at 3:25, I said, okay, you can stay in the Google Doc. Rastoff is doing it with Billy tomorrow night. Jesus fucking Christ. Because Billy, knowing that Keem said it on the stream for Zay, he decided he was going to get Rastoff to do it. This was the very end of me being on Rewind. That's what it is. Okay. All right, September 29th. Yeah. September 29th. I love you, bitch. I'm mad, but still. And me giving her the dancing cat. I'm such a fucking... I'm a dork. The fuck is wrong with me? And she goes, I hope you saw Keem sent me in. I love you. I said, he literally said he didn't want anyone to talk about it on bus. So, remember when I was on one of those last couple of days of Rewind? And Zay popped in going, you gotta fight for it! What are you doing? You gotta fight for it! Oh, that's fine. They can restream it. Have fun, guys! Tech Protect, I don't have an uppy cam, but here you go. This is for you. I don't care about restreaming. All right, anyway. So, when she came in there and she was like, you gotta fight for it. What are you doing, Xylee? Blah, 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 blah. You know, Zay doing Zay things. I had already known that Keem sent her in, but she wanted to make sure. I hope you saw Keem sent me in. I love you. I said, he literally said he didn't want anyone talking about it on bus. But yet, he, you know, it's Keem. He's going to do what he does, right? She goes, okay, so if you talk about Glammy, her and her husband on the rocks, I know it sounds whack, but it's what Keem wants. You can fight for it. That's good, yes. Keem sending me in again. Listen, the best thing that ever happened to me was me getting off Rewind. Not, and listen, when I say make that statement, not just to get away from Billy. I needed to be the content creator that I know I can be And for some reason, I had a block on Rewind. And I had that block from day one. You would see spurts of me being me on Rewind, but I wasn't fully myself. So I needed to get off of fucking Rewind. You know? Honestly, leaving Rewind was the best for you, Xylee. I actually agree, Super Shrimp. And I mean that in a way of not being petty towards Billy. Granted, I hate Billy now, but it was the best. It's just like Keem said, I had to be thrown in the water. I needed it. So I can be the Xylee gets real that Keem hired. I never was that Xylee. The whole time I was on Rewind, I was never that Xylee. I would have moments, but I wasn't fully me. So, everything happens for a reason, people. All right. Now, 9:30, when Keem does the announcement. I think this is the day Keem does the announcements. I said, we're cooked. We are so fucked. I'm so fucking dramatic in this shit. She goes, I keep thinking I know that Keem's doing, and then I have zero clue. I said, bro, to fucking blame me, fuck him, fuck, I may walk anyway. That is to Keem. I was pissed at Keem because, let me tell you about this channel. I was doing my own shit. Keem was pissed at me and he wasn't talking to me, but he went on every single fucking channel talking about what I did wrong on this channel. So I took everything that he said and I turned it around and I did what he wanted on this channel. And you know what else? I wanted to prove to Keem I can make a fucking show. I wanted to prove to Keem you kicked the wrong one off. At first, that's how I was. Now, I fucking love being on Reapers, and I'm being me 100%. And that's why we're up at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning going through goddamn DMs of Zay, because she wanted to sell my DMs for a $50 fucking donation. So I'm going to give it to you for free. So let's get back to it.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. All right. You know he's just trying. Okay, here we go, so y'all can see it. You know he's just trying to rile you up. He wants you to just let shit out. I said, nah, fuck this shit. I was really into my feelings. God damn, when I lost Rewind, I was so into my fucking feelings. I was literally a fucking crybaby. I was being a crybaby bitch. I thought my world had crumbled. And you know how I got out of it? Rastov. Rastov helped me through that. All right, you know I'll support you regardless. I said, oh yeah, definitely. Okay, real talk. Do you think Keem is firing me? I literally thought Keem was going to fire me. God, I want to get emotional now just reading this shit. I feel like I have been used up as much as he could, and I have no value here anymore. I literally thought that. I thought me being kicked off a Rewind meant that I didn't have value in this universe. And I back then I felt like I didn't have a place. You know? I didn't have a place here in the LCU. Zayzoda said, no, I don't. I have talked to him a lot. Batgirl is getting fired from what I know. She got kicked from the Twitter. Wait, Batgirl was getting fired? I don't even remember. Wait, did I read that? Hold on. Let's see if I even responded to that. Wait, I didn't even respond to that. I must have missed that. Batgirl is getting fired from what I know. She got kicked from the Twitter group. T. my God, T, bro. Okay, I forgot that was even in there. I said, that's the thing. I haven't talked to him at all. I think you're staying on Reaper and getting taken off Rewind. I said, he's going to end up on every show but ours. Neither has Buff. He's only talked to me a few other people from what I hear. Okay, that means I have fallen out of favor with him. Talking about Keemstar. Zayzuda said, I think it's Yo Mama and someone else for Rewind. One thing Keem said that was very important that you should know, it would be unfair to take either Billy or Xylee off. It would be unfair to take either Billy or Xylee off the show. I said, he's so fucking transparent. I was mad at Keem, bro. So if he's removing one of you, he's doing both. I said he should keep one of us. And she goes, okay, falling out of favor with him. She goes, I don't know how I fell into favor with him. He's never told me anything before. And I said he should keep one of us. He's definitely not going to from what he told me. Well, that's a good thing and a curse. It's either both of you or neither, but also he fucking changes his mind so fast. Facts. He does. Keemstar has ADHD like a motherfucker. He will literally tell you, okay, this is the plan, and then 5 minutes, he changes his mind right there on the fly while he's live. So honestly, it's one of those things, you just gotta stop worrying about what Keemstar is gonna do and just wait until he does it. Because you may think one way, and it'll end up being another. Get Brantley up there. Hold on. I can't get Brantley up here. How am I going to get Brantley up here? Brantley, you want me to call you? Hold on. This bitch. What do you want?
No, I was wanting in the call because I was wanting to be cammed up and everything, but now I can't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. So do you want me to hang up now? Because you know he doesn't like you on stream.
I know he's over there saying I couldn't, but
oh, well, then get off my stream. I don't want to get in trouble. Bye, bitch.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye. Bitch tried to get me in trouble. Did you see that shit? Bitch tried to get me in trouble. The fuck? What the fuck? Okay, now I gotta figure out where I was. Hold on. Oh, okay, here we go. I love Brantley. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch, but you ain't getting me in trouble by getting on here. Let's see. I don't know how I fell in favor with him. He's never told me anything before. He's definitely going to do it and told me. Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. Originally, he was talking about putting me on Cafe, and then the idea totally died. I haven't heard it since. Has he talked about bringing back Savage and Roxy? No, not at all. And he's like asked me for my opinion on who should be with who. Never brought them into the mix. I will say I think you're getting a co-host for Reaper, but I don't know who. I said that fucks me. He asked me who I think it should be, and I said I think you do a good solo show. He said I might be right. I said, I will say this. If I have just Reapers to worry about, worst case scenario, of course, I will have more time to gather shit to go with videos, etc. every day. Like, you know, like Twitter, like say I'm reacting to a video so I can add like Twitter post or Reddit post that back it up and shit like that. Okay, That's the end of that group. All right, so I also want to offer my help on the docket team if that ever goes the way we think it will. Reaper is one of the shows I generally want to succeed, and one of those I believe in. I said, girl, my stomach is so upset over this shit, thinking of all the possibilities. She goes, girl, me too, I can't eat. I'm so nauseous. It's not even funny. I said, I feel like a fucking failure, and I'm handing my haters a fucking W. I did. I felt like shit. This, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and come clean about this. We are now entering the Xylee crybaby phase. When Xylee was down in the dumps about herself, thinking that she was a complete fucking failure and was not a good content creator, and woe is me, what the fuck am I gonna do? That's what we're in right now. So just give you a heads up. When are we leaving this phase? I think it takes like a good month. I got out of it. I'm not in the phase now. I can tell you that right now. Just like I told him on live, I'm in the best fucking place I've ever been in the LCU since I started the LCU. Since I signed that contract with Keemstar, I am now in the best place I've ever been. So. She goes, you're not a failure. You are literally burnt out. Look, I've seen the docket. I know who makes the show what it is. It's not a lot for, it's a lot for one person to plan it all out. Billy is a great co-host, but he put too much on your shoulders. I said, yeah, to be fair, he was upfront about that stuff. And she goes, but it still isn't fair to you either. All right, here you go. But it still isn't fair to you either. That would burn anybody out. I said, girl, I'm so tired of crying. I feel like I'm about to go in front of a firing squad and I'm yelling, just fucking shoot me already. This must have been, oh, wait. This was, I think this was the night of the live stream. This was the night of LolCal Live when he was moving everything around. All right, I will say Keem also threw out the idea of me being your co-host, and I will say that's one of the best case scenarios in my eyes. I said LMFAO, yeah, and oh my God, what I was thinking about doing with Reaper, I think you would be down because it would be quite literally piss people off in the LCU. And she's like, oh, do tell. If I lost Rewind, I'm going to quite literally become a menace to society in this bitch. Listen, I said that September 30th. It is now December 3rd. It took me a couple of months, all right? It took me a few months to get where I was talking about. But here we are. We're here now, all right? Took me a while, but we're present. Oh, Brantley Key said, but she didn't want you. Oh, she didn't? Oh, wow. And then she went, say less. And then I gave her this fucking thing, right? I said, I'm going to do what Yo Mama thinks he's doing, but we will see. I just hope he doesn't make a decision that forces my hand to quit. That's what I'm scared of. And she goes, I doubt he would do that. He may be annoyed and mad now, but he knows you're important to the LCU. And then there you go. You're important to the LCU. So you see, I didn't skip anything. Keem told me 15. Okay, so this was after he made the announcement, 6:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keem told me 15 minutes before the show what was going to happen. He may have seen like he let me pick, but it wasn't an option. So Zay let me know that it wasn't her decision on who she wanted. Lily says NDF for life. Bunny's lady Mrs. NDF. Bunny's lady Mrs. NDF. What's up, Lily? Thank you for the 5. All right, so she basically told me Key made the decision 15 minutes before the show started. Then she sent me this. Someone sent me this, dropping it into your lap in case you want it. A video by Garlic Bread about Yo Mama. I didn't even use it. I said, oh, I like when stuff falls off a truck like this. Thank you. I didn't use it because quite honestly, that video, it didn't show me anything. Absolutely check this guy in general. He's covered Yo Mama a few times I've seen. Apparently he has a dark past in girl world. I said, that's the rumors that I've heard. I said, I'll ask Bailey if she has any more. I said, awesome. Then October 3rd, low-key Twiggy has been asking me to co-host with me on Reaper, LOL. And she went, dude, yes. So I think she said something about it on a stream or something. And she goes, dude, yes. Oh, my God, that would be so fucking good. I said, I don't know if I want to co-host, honestly. She goes, I feel like he could be the dumb humor you need to bring donos up. I said, I'm really gun shy right now. And I was. She goes, that makes sense. But if you consider it, definitely consider Twiggy. I said, yeah, but I know how he is too, LMFAO. Like, bruh. And she goes, true, but he still does have a core fan base. And this is nothing more than I've told Twiggy to his face. I was like, Twiggy, I know how you are. I don't think you and I would work well together as co-hosts. Wait, what? What the fuck are you? You're texting me something. Damn. All right. True, but he still has a core fan base. I said, yeah, but I don't know. We shall see what happens. I like the soloing for now. I'm trying to keep that until I'm forced to have a co-host. She goes, I will say the last few episodes have been super fucking good. And I said, thank you. All right, October 4th. You've been killing it on Rewind, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. And she goes, I just saw this, LMFAO. Thank you. You know, with the heart emoji. Scrimpy, thank you for being a cash cow for 3 months. She literally said on Rewind tonight she wanted Yo Mama or Billy for Rewind. That she wanted Yo Mama? Well, I don't know. The DMs told me that Keemstar made the choice. But you know what, though? Keemstar, it was the best fucking choice you ever made. And I can honestly tell you, thank you. Look. Oh my God, I'm live right now. Okay, that's weird. All right. What was I gonna say? Scrimpy! Oh, no, wait. She literally said on Rewind tonight she wanted Yo Mama or Billy for Rewind. Listen, Keem, you made the best decision ever. You made the absolute best decision ever. I needed to leave Rewind. I needed to go through what I went through with the beginning of Reapers. And listen, thank you. Literally, thank you. This is what I needed. Oh, you meant Tommy, not Yo Mama? Okay, so she said tonight that she wanted either Tommy or Billy. Tommy would have been good. Tommy would have been good.
call me a liar. I am no fucking liar. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it.
At St. Capo super chatted $20. Finally caught you, live this for you gang. Reaper my new rewind, can't stand Billy the drunk driver.
Thank you, NT Capo. I appreciate the 20. Thank you very much. All right. That was October 4th. All right, October 5th. Well, I guess you know what I did with that video now. And shush, I don't know what this is about. Yeah. I'm sorry, homeboy was talking about brown people being inferior. I am. Oh! This is the Gidgy shit. This is the Gidgy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're getting into the Gidgy time frame of things. What's up, Recovery Gamer? Xylee, check announcements. Why? What's going on? I'm not in the Discord. No, that was an announcement he made at 10 p.m. There's no fucking announcement. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm getting intel. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Shit, fuck. All right, so apparently, Brantley said this in the chat. Brantley, I'm sorry. I've just been really busy. Brantley said this in the chat. Check out Discord. Keem just banned her because she mocked him. She mocked him? How does she mock him? Wait, how did she mock Keemstar? Can somebody tell me how she mocked Keemstar? Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. All right. Let me go back here so I can get back to this. All right. Hold on. I'm getting DMs again. Holy fucking shit, people. Okay. All right, let's get down with that. All right, we are back. Okay. So I guess you know what I did with that video now. This is when that video with Gidgy being up on that panel with the racist guy or whatever, I sent it to Rastoff, who sent it to Keem, and then I sent the extra added shit to Keem also. So Keem did get the video via me, 100%. And Zay said, oh shit. I said, I'm sorry, homeboy was talking about brown people being inferior. I am brown people. Fuck that shit. He said the N-word hard R 3 times. It actually ended up being 6. I didn't watch the whole entire stream. I had the whole entire stream. And she laughed it off and kept going like nothing was happening. And Zay was like, bro, what? That's fucking crazy. I said, yep, I'm sorry. I'm not down with that shit. I'm not an SJW anymore, but this is too far and not good for the brand. And it's a slap in the face to Keem. And it is. It was 100%. Okay, Speedy Bird said he told her she violated NDA and she replied with a smart ass gif. Oh. Yeah, she'll be unbanned tomorrow. She'll be back tomorrow. All right, this was October 5th. Yeah, that bothers me because S1K is not white, so I'm not down with that edgelord shit. It's like so disrespectful. I said exactly, yep, I'm sorry. The way she is with me makes me think, you know? And she goes, yeah, like, I don't know, going back to Jungle Fever comments, it's like she fetishizes black men. I was like, yup, some weird shit. I hate it. Yeah, it's gross as fuck. And the downplay was wild. I mean, it's pretty much, hey, don't be fucking racist talk between me and Zay. Okay, so this is the end of this set of DMs. Now we're going into this set of DMs here, where this one has 10 in there. There is a set of DMs where it's the next one after this. All right, here we go. All right, girl, I was pissed with the one episode with the grape soda, watermelon, and fried chicken and dressed up as the mean. Nah, fuck that shit. She goes, I was pissed when she took photos with random black people and said they were fucking friends. I said, gross as fuck. We were just in the DMs talking shit on Gidgey because we were like, you racist fucking bitch. Fuck that shit. I didn't like that shit. That shit pissed me off, bro. Am I going to address the banned people? Or did I miss it? What banned people? What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about the DM that she dropped on Rewind? Oh, no, you don't understand, Vincent. I'm going through every piece of DM that Zay and I had, so we will be going over that. No problem. Yeah, Vincent, don't worry. You'll see it again. I'm showing every piece of DM that we had. She wanted to offer my DMs for $50. I'll do it for free. Now, if you want to donate, that'd be great. I appreciate it, but, you know, give the people what they wanted. All right, gross as fuck, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Wait, I think I have the wrong one. Do you have the actual stream link? And I gave her the link to the live stream that Gidgey was on. That's what that is. Yep, here we go. Bam. It has copyrighted music in it. That's me telling her copyright. Thank you so much. N-word hard R at least 3 times. Dude, she's so disgustingly drunk. This is embarrassing. For context, context for this, Aussie kicked her off because she was so drunk. Scooter said he was going to ban her from the server, so she jumped here for attention, apparently. And I said, yep. I said, bro, Savage is in waiting. I have to quit now. Listen, I thought Savage coming back. Listen, I've already made up with Savage. I went up there. I apologized. I meant my apology. You know, I have 0 issues with Savage now. But just know, this was back in the beginning of October. So I said, so I have to quit now. Wait, she's the host of what? What the fuck? Queens. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I said, I'm not going to quit for now. She's supposedly here only for a week, so I'm just going to do me, you know? And then, do you want short form video? It may be edited, but it's not the whole time she is up there. So this is the Gidgey thing again. And as y'all can see, I didn't quit. Because I was like, fuck it. Who cares anymore, bro? She's up here. Tina was happy. They're making money. Bro. Good, we need you. I doubt she'll be around long. I talked to Keem and he told me it was only for a week. All right. Okay, good. I doubt she'd be back permanently anyway. I said, yeah, true that. And then fucking Bus stealing your thunder, bitches. I said, of course. It's okay. I don't remember. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is about. Fucking Bus stealing your thunder. I don't know. I wanted you to break the story. Gay, they didn't let you. I said they were already going live at 8, so fuck it. I'll go live at 4 a.m. Here she is. She's quoting Sweet Tea. I'm starting to think she may be racist. You don't say Sweet Tea with the dead face. Yes, sweet tea. Gidgey was racist. Yeah, that was the Gidgey stuff. Harlequin Polka in the chat says, this is OG Xylee. Us old heads are used to her reading out the DMs when necessary. Period. Point blank. Period. You gotta love Sweet Tea. I'm starting to think she may be racist. Yeah, Sweet Tea. She is. All right. She gave me a video that was forwarded in Xylee. Paula Gidgey Dean. Gidgey LARPs as racist. Oh, okay. That's more Gidgey shit. And this is what I said about it. Nicole said, glad you're streaming. My mom passed tonight, and I'm happy to have the distraction. Nicole, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. Can we get hearts in the chat for Nicole, please? Let her know that we love her. I'm sorry, honey. Love you, Nicole. You've been with me for years, girl. All right. So she sent me this video on Gidgey, and this was she goes, I don't know if I should do anything with it because it's old. And this was my answer to it. The thing about these old clips is we already knew that about her. The problem with that, with what she did Friday night / Saturday morning, was directly against Keem. The people are sending the people are sending you this shit are fucking crazy ass A-loggers. I didn't even say anything back to them or acknowledge them. I would do anything with them personally because it's quite literally old news. I said, I meant to say I wouldn't do anything with them personally because it's quite literally old news.
Call me a liar. I am no fucking liar. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it.
At Lily_1989 super chatted $13.15. I enjoy you and Josh love bunny lady, rabbit emoji.
Thank you. All right, and then she goes, okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I said, no problem. Now I saw Nightmare did show old videos, so I don't know. I guess it's up to you. And she goes, yeah, I have no clue, to be honest. Oh, okay. FYI, people, just as a side note, the Calm Cat Whisperer on YouTube has these awesome shorts, and he's so damn calming when he grooms these cats. Like, literally, he'll turn a mean one, and they're just a baby doll when he's done with them. I love watching him. But I sent her the short. All right? That's what this is. I said, he's my favorite cat groomer ever. He's so sweet and even turns the angry ones to sweet babies. Oh my God, maybe I can learn how to cut Peach's nails finally. He's so sweet to them. So it's us talking about that. October 9th. Oh my God, you psychic bitch. That's what I'm doing on Reaper tomorrow. Alice in Wonderland LCU edition. I guess she had said something on Rewind about doing, like, having the host do Alice in Wonderland or something. It was something with Alice in Wonderland. Oh, this is about when she was drunk. She goes, S1K finally told me everything I did last night, and I owe you an apology. I'm so sorry for how I acted. And I said, you were okay. I wasn't mad at you. Oh, is that the end? Hold on. Hold on, 10:17. Oh, this one got put in here accidentally. Wait, where did that one go? Okay, I know what I did. Okay, here it is. All right, I figured it out. I'm gonna have to go back up. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back up to that one. That's what I did accidentally. All right. I said, you were okay. I wasn't mad at you. Nothing to be sorry for. You were just drunk last night. No, definitely, I owe you an apology because I don't know half of what I say, but I was being straight retarded. I said, you were retarded. That's true, but you were drunk, so it's okay. LMFAO. Look, Zay, I love you, girl. You work your ass off, and I respect the shit out of that. You would have to do some really fucked up shit for it to fuck that up with me. Like wanting to sell my DMs for $50. Yeah. But it's still not fucked up. I still like you, Zay. I still like you. I'm just trying to show you how to do it. Speedbird said, Keemstar, do not leak my DMs or personal private combos. I will hit the goodbye button. All right. And then she goes on to say, I love you. And when I said I aspire to be like you as a content creator, I truly meant that. I never want beef with you. Okay, hold on. So as you can see here, I say I know. All right. And by the way, Keem admitted on Chubby about the Halo vid, LMFAO, and he said, I called that shit right away. She goes, I'm glad he did. I said, he was actually kind of positive about me in a mean way. This, when it was starting to turn around, I noticed Keem didn't have as much venom when he said my name or he said Reapers. You know? Funny as fuck. She goes, it was stupid. He wouldn't just do it himself. Well, I'm glad.
Call me a liar. I am no fucking liar. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it.
Give me a second.
7,656 super chatted $10. Check announcements.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will. Well, I'm glad even if he's a dick about it, he could be semi-positive at times. I said exactly. He likes to test people's intelligence. He does. I play a cat and mouse game with Keem all the fucking time, bro. All right, hold on. Let me check announcements. Oh, Keem's announcement at 2:38 a.m. Do not leak my DMs or personal private combos. I will hit the goodbye button. Okay, so it was an announcement. Hold on. I think this is going to be in the next one. Yep, it is. I know it's early as fuck, but let me know when you want to talk about Monday's show. I think we should do something funny for Zay and Xylee show. Actually, Xylee and Zay show sounds much better. I said, yeah, we should get together this weekend sometime. Oh, by the way, I found your engagement ring. And if S1K doesn't buy this for you, I will be highly disappointed. And it was a hot dog ring. I thought it was fucking hilarious. It was funny. And, you know, sounds good to me. Okay, all she goes, LMFAO must cop ASAP. Nicole said, I went on her Facebook account to let her friends know. And why did I accidentally put a pirate flag emoji in the announcement? Nicole, what the hell were you thinking? Was your mama a pirate? I'm excited, honestly. One of the only ways I would go back to Rewind is to do it with you. And she goes, it's going to be such a fun episode. And I said, oh, yeah. She goes, low key, it'll be good because sometimes it's hard for me to loosen up with Billy, and I know I can do it with you, and Keem has been begging me to loosen up. I said, yeah, y'all haven't found your groove with each other yet, but I know once you two do, it's going to be honestly good. And let's be honest, they did. Because once Zay spurged out on him, not really spurged, she just stood up for herself. After he kicked her, she was starting to get emotional and he kicked her, and then she came back, got into his ass, and then she recovered. They've been better ever since then. And they're actually really good together. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take some time for sure. I'm so used to working with Buff. I said, yep. And she goes, how are you liking Smooth? I said, oh my gosh, she did awesome last night. She finally came out of her shell. Before that, I was miserable because she was just kissing my ass. But we did get the $20 roast to host, and she came out of her shell. Same thing I would tell Smooch. Same exact thing I told Smooch after the stream. And she goes, that's good. I think she'll be a bit nervous on cam, but I see moments where I think she's got this shit for sure. I said, yep. And then this is me showing her my Mothman onesie. And I said, okay, so I was thinking about it. Maybe we shouldn't dress as me and Billy. And she goes, I can see some people being upset. Okay, so hold on. Now I got to figure out where this went awry. All right. That was what, 10:18? I think I accidentally put it up here. No, okay, that was a duplicate. That's what that was. All right, so we finished with that one. Okay, there you go. I could see some people being upset. I said that, and I don't play characters very well. I just want to be able to go up there and do the damn thing. She goes, bet, I'm in it. I said, y'all going live tonight? I don't think so. I have a friend in town, so we're probably taking off the weekend off. I said, okay, cool, just want to know. She asked me, would I be free to stream tonight? I said, what time are you going live? Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go. Probably around 10 or 11 p.m. I said, live is going at 8 p.m. I know that. Sure, that'll give me some time to have a nap before my show. She goes, I'm going to the beach first, so take your nap for real. I got to run to my mom's house first, but yeah, I can take it. Let me know. Amazing. You're the fucking best. Billy got back to me. You are relieved of cover duty. Then we're going to go until October 20th. Hey, Xylee, shall I add you to the docket for today? I believe we got handed the easiest episode of Rewind ever. I said, literally, I just woke up and about to ask my team what's up. And she went, good morning. It's been a shit show today. I said, I don't think I have to. I said, shit show. She goes, Cash was fucked. Boogie doubled down on saying he's a PDF. And I said, what the fuck? She goes, yeah, it's been a wild day. And then I told her, I see my docket is lit right there. She goes, if your docket gets test stamps, that should be the only one my team doesn't have to cover today. I said, I have someone who overall watches their stream and grabs whatever I want to cover. Okay, that's clutch. So we're talking about the show we're going to do. She gives me the Google Doc. And I said, you're sharing everything right? I want to go take an hour. I'll be ready by 10. She went, yep. I said, I thought you were doing OBS because I planned on it. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so I guess she asked me if I wanted to do OBS. And then I gave her the Rewind song. Do you have the cow screen? I gave her the one that I had. I said the intro asset, I have it with the old cow. The one I made, it was different than the one Billy had. She goes, it works. Okay, that's showing a word that I don't want to show. Let me put my little mouse there for a second. All right. Somebody gave me a thing that Gorilla Liz was texting, and it had the N-word in it. N-word hard R. And I said, I don't know why this was sent to me, but be careful with her being up there tonight. So she was going on Rewind. Hold on. There we go. I won't actually show it, but I'll show you. Yeah. I said, oh. Hold on. There we go. This is Belushi's ex. I don't know why this was sent to me. Just be careful with her being up there tonight. All right? Because somebody had sent that shit to me, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? She goes, oh, lovely. Yeah, my docket lead sent it to me. I swear he just imagined shit to get, in my damn DMs. Joking about the docket lead. All right, let me, All right, October 22nd. Girl, you did great. You kept that shit on point. I was trying so hard to hold my composure. I'm mad at myself for snapping, but I'm glad I said what I said. I said, no, your snapping was needed. It offset Billy. She goes, yeah, Billy was trying to make jokes, which I understand, but I felt like it was also a serious subject for the lighthearted to be so lighthearted about. I said what he does, and it used to make me feel like I wasn't supposed to be serious, like I was wrong. She goes, yeah, I did feel like that in the moment. I think it's how he copes with bad shit, though. You know, so I'm giving Billy defense going, listen, that's just how he deals with bad shit. You know, he'll make jokes about it. He'll try to lighten it up because he doesn't want to feel heavy when talking about shit. So... I was like, damn, apparently I care. I said, so I don't think it was meant to be like that. She goes, yeah, he did say after he apologized if it came off too low-key about it or too jokey about it. And he's had such a rough life. I think it's a defense mechanism. She goes, yeah, he talked a bit about his past, and that makes most sense. I said, especially when it's shit he relates to. And I said, yep. So I feel ya. I wanted to let you know you did fine. So yeah, I feel you. I wanted to let you know you did fine. She deserved that shit. She said, I could see some people being upset. I said that I don't play characters very... Oh, wait, no. Okay, we were done with this one. We're done with this one. All right, now we're going to hear... How many more do we have left? Oh. Whew, I ain't getting no goddamn sleep, bro. So I said, you know how I said, so I feel ya, I wanted to let you know you did fine. And she goes, I appreciate you. So October 4th. Oh, excuse me, October 24th. I took a picture with a gator today to flex on Nightmare when he said he couldn't find any. Honestly, this was goated. And then I said, hey, what are you doing on Rewind tonight? I think this might have been for a Saturday stream. She goes, okay, so I'm thinking of a fun drinking stream today, but I want to see if we can get as many people as possible in cheerleading outfits or something. Oh, yeah. Honestly, that drinking stream was really fun to watch. She did a good drinking stream. She, of course, is S1K's idea. He's actually really good content brain. That's one thing I'll say about S1K. All right, I said I'll be watching. I have to cook for my husband's dinner. I said to her, honey, I don't think Roxy and I are going to get along. I don't know what you were trying to do. She goes, for one day, but also I think you guys could, like, genuinely. I said, LOL, bless your heart. And then she went a sad face. I try. And then I gave her a Chrome extension on how to make your Google Docs dark mode instead of blinding you with the white mode. What is Brantley saying in my chat? All right, give me a second. I need a break. Brantley Keem, what are you saying in my chat? Oh, she said don't leak DMs if you don't want yours leaked. Type shit. Dear Jesus, Brantley. Xylee and Yo Mama for one day. Yo Mama would never work for me. He fucking hates me, bro. Okay. I need to go run to the restroom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play y'all a song while I go run to the restroom. All right, give me a second. We're gonna play a song. I gotta pee. Oh my God, man. Oh, well, no, that might not be. Well, yeah, that'll be long enough. All right, I'm gonna play y'all a song. I'll be back.
I caught it. A zombie. 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 I caught it. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Cookie in a jar. I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar. Yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Go sign me to the label. Cash in my pocket. I'm here chocolate. Cash in my pocket. I'm coming for the chocolate. Go give me that Gibby. Y'all give me that Gibby. Yo, give me that Gibby. Go give me that Gibby. Go give me that Gibby. Or I'm gonna take it. Say give me that cash, give me that cake, give me that bacon.
I love this
A
song.
zombie, I caught it. A 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 zombie, I caught it. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby.
Listen, that's a great fucking song. I don't care if I'm beefing with him or not right now. I love that fucking song. All right. So anybody got a problem with me playing it? Fuck you. That's a great song. And Ticking Time Bomb is one of my favorite ones. That's why I did it as an opener. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm beefing with his ass right now, but good music is good music, so I don't give a fuck. Shit. What if he copyright strikes the stream? He can copyright claim. That's fine if he does that. All you gotta do is mute it and it goes green $sign. I play copyrighted music all the time when I was over on my channel. All you gotta do is mute it and it goes green again. Easy peasy. I don't think he will either. And if he does, I already know what to do. Been there, done that. I live that gangster life. Check the announcements again. Jesus Christ. I would like. Okay, wait a minute. GIFs have been banned from main chat due to non-stop spamming of unrelated GIFs. Main chat is for conversation, not spam. What in the fuck is going on tonight? Oh, okay. Well, I just saw what everybody was talking about. Okay. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to continue. Huge ass said it's because of Belushi. Belushi was probably spamming, huh? Justice for gifts. Listen, I ain't trying to get fired, but I do love me a GIF. As y'all can tell by these DMs, I love me a good GIF. All right. Let's get back to the news. All right, so that's the dark mode for Google Docs. Okay, is it me or today was pretty shit for drama? Subtle scoops. We're talking about having scoops for drama. Either Smoot versus Glammy, Phantom versus Glammy, or Keem firing Nightmare. You know it's bad. Yeah, I'm not even running that damn Smooch versus Glammy shit because honestly, I don't see what Smooch did watching the whole clip. Like, come on, Glammy. She goes, I watched it and I was like, I don't know, this is stupid as fuck, but still got to cover. I said, LOL, I just may state how fucking dumb it was. And she's like, honestly. The Denmark interview. Oh, that's when she, okay. So she gave me, that's when she interviewed with Denmark about that guy who had his friend who had the Discord server. She goes, girl, what the fuck is the biggest story today? Am I crazy or is everything all just little bullshit? I said, to me, the shit on Rain about Becky. To Keem, he's going to thank his performance on live. She goes, true. You know, Keem's the big dog. All right? So we're going to go to October 30th next. All right. So I sent Zay a message. I think you're psychic. And she has big eyes. I talked to Keem after he was on Rebel saying he needed to apologize to me. He apologized first off, but then told me he was thinking what he was thinking for the show. You weren't too off so far because you know he changes his mind. She goes, yeah, I feel like you can tell how he was thinking sometimes, but I'm glad he finally apologized. You should have done it on live though. He said on Rebel he woke up and felt it was too hard on me. And she goes, yeah, he definitely was, especially when I play the clip. Like, literally, he then tries to flip on me. He had said on Rebel that he was actually going to call me and apologize to me. And he did. I didn't say anything else that we talked about. Okay. He definitely was, especially when I play the clip and like literally he tries to flip on me. Like, no, bitch, you just remember shit often. And I said, bruh, you ain't wrong. I'm going to bed to see what I can get from Walmart for Halloween. I might just paint my damn face as a skull and wear my Wendigo onesie. LOL. I can't wait to see what you do. She goes, I'm excited for whatever you pull together. I said, I'm going to try and pull something out of my ass. So we're talking about that shit. I hope mine comes out good tonight. It's an ambitious one. I said, let's fucking go. Good night, hun. Good night. He's going to let me solo for another month. You were right. But I didn't even do that because I ended up with Josh. Me too. And both my interns got shows. I'm so proud of that. Yay, you've been killing it for real. I was proud that both my interns got shows. All right, so then we're going to go November 3rd. She goes, I saw that sneaky delete, but can I borrow that link? I said, oh shit, yeah. I gave the link to Billy and I thought you had copied a pic and put it up. It was Philmont. That was the thing that she had asked me for a long time ago. All right, so November 5th. Jesus Christ, we're still a month out. I got a question, yes. I said, did Keem tell you to hop in? She goes, nah, that was me. And I went LMFAO. Oh, wait. Okay, we're at the end of that. So we got to go here. I went LMFAO. Okay, because you used that same damn voice the last time, so I didn't know. She goes, I just hate Sweet Tea. I'll shit on her any chance I get. And I did a cry face. I said it made for great content. Thank you for that. She goes, you guys had a killer show today, though. I'm loving the combo. I said, I'm so fucking happy with Josh. I can't wait to implement his fun stuff to it, too. Thank you, honey. I know you guys are going to do great, and the views were so up from Crip. I said, hell yeah, I think good things are ahead. And she goes, much deserved, and I said, thank you. And then we're going to November 6th after that. Okay, here you go. Here's the ones that she showed. Here's the ones that she showed on Rewind. Is Zay Xylee shifty? Okay, listen. Zay and I didn't spend 50 fucking hours in private calls together. We would go days without being in the DMs. She is definitely not a shifty whatsoever. I would never put that on Zay. Ever. Ever. Don't put that on her. Come on now. Yeah, I see you, foo. I see you, foo. All right. So Zay sends me this message, November 6th, because she was on a live stream talking about for a donation, somebody I guess she said a $10 donation. I think it was on Crip or Nerds. It was one of those two shows. And they want to know who the rogue mod was on her channel. And she said my best friend's name. My best friend that I have known since almost the beginning of my channel. Well, my personal channel. Skip and I come from a community where you don't just hide people flippantly, because if you hide all the people talking shit about you, you look like a pussy. And you get exposed. Now, you hide them if they spam. You hide them if they're in there to brigade and fuck up the audience because they're spamming. Yeah, you hide them then. But you just don't hide them flippantly. That's why I think it was funny that Billy brought that up tonight on live, because that's not what I did. I was hiding people, obviously, you know, the doxers and their alts. Obviously. I wasn't the only one hiding either. But if they came in there and spammed, bro, bye. Especially if you're spamming like hateful fucking shit, bye. Because you're fucking it up for everybody else in the chat. And that's for spam. Now, I just time out for 24 hours if you spam. And if I have to time you out for 24 hours, like every day or every other day, because it would be for 24 hours, then I'm going to hide you. So, Zayzoot has sent me the reason why she thought it was my best friend. It was a DM she got. Said, hey girl, sorry to bug you, but I wanted to ask you something. Your first night on Rewind, one of the older mods went on a banning spree, actually hiding folks from the channel, and they weren't saying anything horrible. I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I just left it alone. But this dude, Tommy R., who is super sweet, let me know he was hidden from the channel that night. He's a great guy and is hoping we can get him unbanned. I just wasn't sure what to do when it happened. I didn't want to tell another mod how to do their job. I don't know. I should have said something. I'm sorry for that. This was 11/6. She gets told about this a month later. I remember that first night of Rewind. I was still a mod in that chat. And let me tell you something. Then she says here, it was Skip. Fuck it. I feel like such a snitch. God damn it. That's fucked up thing to do. I can tell you now. I saw people getting timed out, but Skip didn't mod in that chat at all. Skip wouldn't even watch the episode. As soon as she found out I wasn't going to be in Rewind anymore, I was in a call with her when she did it. She unsubscribed from Rewind. She wasn't watching that shit anymore. She was so angry about me losing it. I watched. I was still a mod on that channel, and I watched. It wasn't Skip doing it. I didn't really see a lot of people getting hidden either. I saw people getting timed out because they were saying nasty shit about Zay or nasty shit about me. But Skip didn't mod at all in that chat. And if she would have went on a banning spree, I would have been in her DM so fucking quick going, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? You know you ain't supposed to do that. Because Skip knows how to mod. She knows how to mod correctly. So yeah. I was there. I had a wrench. It wasn't Skip. But I understand why Zay must have thought that it was Skip. I do get that. I understand that. I'm not mad at Zay for thinking that it was Skip. I'm not. I get it. But I will say this. Fun fact, if this is who I think it is, they were called a rogue mod themselves at one point. Yes. At one point, people actually thought Greeky was a rogue mod. And I was hearing crazy shit. I said, was it Greeky? She went, yes. Because I've been in the DMs with Greeky before. I said, shit, we going to talk. I said, LMFAO, she was already a mod for you when you started Rewind because I don't remember giving it back to her when they took all the mods away. She goes, yeah, I think she was. I said, okay. Well, she's a mod for me too. And here's the funny thing. I never took Greeky away as a mod for Reapers until I had to take all the mods away. As you can see, I only have one mod right now. I'm not even modded on this channel. Josh is. I'm not. I said, I don't remember. Yeah, I think she was. Okay. Well, she's a mod for me too. By the way, it was Skip that modded the guy who said he was going to come to your house today. Yeah, there was a guy who was threatening in my Reapers chat, threatening to go to Zay's house and beat up S1K. And you know what Skip did? Banned him. She banned him. He was threatening real life. Like, the guy literally said, and matter of fact, if you go back to that episode, they even said something about that comment. I said, but what I'm going to do is sit back and watch Rewind and not type in the chat and watch who mods what. I was going to help her. All right, the next one is November 8th. I said, hey, are y'all going live today? I wasn't planning on it. I just woke up, so I don't know what's going on. Boogie is crashing out. I said, I just opened that up. People are thinking that attempt because he's chugging 5-hour energy. I think the bottles are refilled with water or something personally. I said, probably so. Well, I hope so. And she goes, yeah, I hope so too. I need to catch up on sleep or I would have went this morning. I like to go live when no one else is. I said, girl, she goes, girl, I feel you. And I said, guerrilla warfare. Then it's always like 5 streams when I go live. Somehow, I swear to God, I said, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't spell when I first wake up. And then she goes, ha ha, we're going at 5 p.m. All right, okay, sounds like a plan. I'm doing drinking AI slop, turning host into VTubers, and some tea. We'll probably hit the important drama we missed yesterday, and the boogie crashed out today. She goes, oh God, I can't wait. And then I showed her Axel as a VTuber. Isn't he cute? He's adorable. I said, my Axel VTubered LMAFAO, look at his eyes. And she talks about how cute he is, right? You have one of the best cows, I swear. Honestly, I didn't even know they were redoing it, and they did it exactly how I wanted. It's one of the best designs for the merch. I said, oh, I got the merch to show off, too. I got the hoodie, pullover, beanie, and the long-sleeve t-shirt, which, by the way, talk to Baja. They should be in the store this week. He was waiting on my go-ahead. I thought he already got the go-ahead, and he didn't, but I messaged Baja myself. The hoodie, the long-sleeve t-shirt, and this isn't it. The long-sleeve t-shirt and the beanie should be in the shop this week. They should be hitting the store soon. I wanted a damn pullover hoodie. I hate zip-ups. And we're finally getting it in the first week of December. I said this 11/8. Yeah, I feel a pullover better. It's me talking about how I like pullovers better. And I was explaining it to her. Oh, okay. We're done with this one. All right, now we're here. All right, she goes, yeah, I wanted to start telling hosts we got to make our merch more wearable. That sounds like exactly the vibe I'm saying. Is there Axel merch coming? I want to buy a RWO beanie. Yeah, I do like the RWO beanie. That shit looks slick as fuck. That RWO beanie looks good. It's actually a nice price. Very impressed. I said, hell yeah, it looks good. Wombat Cook for sure. I said, oh yeah, he did my shit as well. All right, so November 9th. Hey girl, how are you doing? I said, she goes, all right, I guess. Okay, I just want to check up with you. I found out about the intern shit. Oh, this was me going in there when everyone else did. All of a sudden, I'm in the damn GC. Are you okay with it? She goes, yeah, I mean, between you and me, it's probably my last week. I was like, bruh. She goes, I'm not fucking with these changes anymore. Akeem is totally cool with me being doxxed and harassed, and I'm not going to be part of a community like that for so little money. I said, oh, so you're thinking about quitting? That would actually be a big loss for the LCU, to be honest. And then she goes, I'm pretty sure I'm leaving Friday. I said, you are one of the hardest workers around this damn place. She goes, Keem's been trying to push me out. I don't believe he thinks that. I said, damn, girl, if you leave, I'm going to miss your ass. She goes, you always got me on Discord. I said, fuck yeah. Well, I'm going to bed. I need to get up early and figure out what to talk about tomorrow. We need to find a game tomorrow exposing the leaked deleted DMs of Scooter, LOL. And she goes, that should be fun. And as you can tell, she didn't quit. Pecan says, Xylee, with peace and love, the DM seems so normal, LOL. I can't imagine someone paying for them, LOL. Zay is crazy for that. Yeah, I'm showing you how normal they were. But you want to delete more DMs for $50? I'll do it for free. All right. I don't know why I sent this. Why did I send that? Hold on. Maybe the answer will be in the next DM. Here's the show docket we use. I'm still adding a few. Oh, it was me going on the show, I believe. Oh, yeah, because I was going in the intern shit. We just talked about the intern shit. I told her, I said, good luck tonight. Okay, so that was the 10th. On the 11th, good luck tonight. You got this, bitch. I believe in you, damn it. So the 11th, like, I was on there one night, and the 11th, that's when we had our talk and everything. And after the show, had a meeting, blah, blah, blah. And they were going to try some new things and blah, blah, blah. And they wanted to try it. And I was like, listen, I shouldn't be there. They should try it. They've been cooking ever since. So it was a good thing. Forklift says the LCU is complete idiots, obviously, but this chat takes the cake. Hey, Forklift, you're in this chat. So you're rubber, we're glue. Whatever you say about us bounces off us and sticks to you. Bruh. This has been going on for hours? Yes. Yes, and I am motivated. We're getting through every single piece of these fucking DMs, bro. All right, so Exile Warrior, thank you for being a cash cow 4 months. Well, she didn't quit. She got banned, LMAO. Listen, she's probably going to be back. I want Zay back. I want Zay on Rewind with Billy. Her and Billy actually work well together. They really do. I want her back. I'm sorry. Listen. She leaked my DMs and then threatened that she'll leak more DMs for $50. How else was I supposed to react to that? Like, really? Just Chris, apparently she did some kind of gift to Keemstar that pissed him off and mocked him. But what else was I supposed to do with that, bro? So now you're threatening me with paywalling our DMs? Fuck it. I'll just show every single piece of fucking DMs we have. I don't care if I'm doing this until 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I have to go live again with Josh. I don't care. Been here, done this before. I've done this before, bro. Wait, Pretty Lou says, well, you got her banned after you doxed her. Sorry, I didn't dox her. Petty Lou, you know what? I tell you what, and just know it was me. How about you sit your ass down for 24 hours saying that I doxed somebody when I didn't? You dumbass. Just saying. All right, are we good to go now? All right. All right, good luck tonight. You got this, bitch. I believe in you, damn it. Thank you. Hey, girl, did you happen to have Rebel timestamps? Didn't even realize my girl for Rebel took off today. I said, no, I don't have timestamps. You okay? Or was that a bit? Okay, so this is when she crashed out on on Billy. And I didn't know if it was real or not. And I asked her on the 11th. She didn't answer me back. So on the 13th, she shows something that I have to go to the next DM to show you. It's a cute little cow. Yep. It's the cute little rewind cow with this donut chain and this R on his head. And he moves around. I told her today, I said, I exposed Glammy for lying about me today on Reaper. She goes, I have Mono clipping it for me right now. I said, I showed the clip from Dolls on how she was good with me the day after the mud wrestling in news. And she said I didn't apologize for the night after the fire, and I showed our DMs to prove that wrong. Again, I'll show the DMs when somebody lies on me. She goes, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I'll tell Mono what to grab. I said, okay. All right, so now we're going to talk about Tommy's stream on Billy. Now, I said, okay, I got to ask, how was Tommy's stream a W today? The views and money? She goes, nah, he made valid points. I said, he also made hypocritical ones as well. His point about Boogie moving bricks making money. Okay, so Batgirl's in a bikini is what now? So in other words, Tommy, the one thing I didn't understand about Tommy is they made money off of Boogie moving the bricks, but Batgirl can be in a bikini to make money? It's the same thing. You're still doing like something off the wall to make money. I didn't get that part. She goes, I won't deny that, but delivery is a huge thing, and Rastov is also being extremely hypocritical, and his delivery is piss poor. Okay, I don't know about the hypocritical, but I will say this. Billy and Rastov, y'all's delivery with that drama, Keem was right. Tommy pretty much won that fight because Tommy can tell a story. And y'all overdid it. That is very true. You know? Very, very true. And I said, Chug and Twisted Tea is what now? And I said, I think they're all bad in this. This is the reason why I stayed neutral. Okay, you should see that in the next. Yeah, all right. So you'll see the first part of what I said. Chug and Twisted Tea is what now? I think they're all bad in this. This is the reason why I stayed neutral. And this is the reason why. And I said it on live stream. I think everybody had a piece wrong in that drama. I do. And I voiced it. That's very true, Julianne. Delivery was piss poor. Tommy knows how to work a chat, 100%. And he knows how to get how he feels about it. You know? Yes, exactly, deal. Tommy came off high energy and passionate. There seemed monotoned. 100%. That's exactly what it was. Right there, Deal City. Tommy knows how to deliver that kind of shit. Period. And she goes, I agree, but I think the way Rastov is handling things makes me take Tommy's side. I follow logic, and initially Tommy was more emotional one, but now that's totally swapped, and Rastov is the emotional one while Tommy is coming with logic. I said, yeah, I follow logic too. I don't care about delivery. If your logic is faulty, I call it out, but yeah, the whole situation could have been prevented. Fucking retarded as fuck. Because remember, I said Billy and Rastov should have never had that conversation on a live stream. And quite honestly, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I still think they should have went to Buff with the fucking idea first. As a common fucking courtesy to him. They shouldn't have done that shit on live stream. I really don't. I don't think they should have done it. And yes, the whole situation could have been prevented if they hadn't done that dumb shit. And Zezu said exactly. I said, Rastov better take this as a learning lesson on how to deal with being in drama from now on. 100%. He absolutely should take this as, I told him that too. Take this as a learning lesson. Don't do cope streams. Cope streams will make you look weak. And when you go into drama, you be fucking passionate about it. Just like he's been passionate about, like how he was passionate yesterday about Savage in the beginning of the stream. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. When he, that was one of the best speeches Rastov ever gave. It was so entertaining. Cope streams make other people money. Very true. All right. And then she goes, now Rewind is going to suffer because of it, and that's why I'm mad. Okay. Now, Zay, you got to remember, Billy did a cope stream too. Did we forget about that one? Billy did one too. It was in the morning. Okay, wait a minute. Is this the end? Yeah, okay, so this was the end of this block. All right. He needs to also learn he can't fight every battle with Billy. He needs to learn that he needs to also learn he can't fight every battle with Billy. Yeah, Billy's not going to be there. No, absolutely. Rastov needs to learn, hey, do it on your own. But the way they did it, I mean, Billy didn't, those streams he didn't do anything for him too, either. They both fucked up with the way they dealt with the drama, to be honest. All right, I said, and Billy needs to learn that people can be neutral and fair. Yeah. And she went, so true. And that's exactly how I feel I was today. She goes, I feel like I was super forced into taking a side in this. I said, same. And I was like, nope, fuck y'all. I'm on Team Reapers. 100%. Reapers before any of you motherfuckers. You definitely were. I didn't see the full stream because my migraines are crazy today. You have been super neutral. I said, I hope you feel better. And yeah, I have to because I like everyone in this. And I understand Tommy's mindset. We came from the same community. She goes, yeah, the way he brings receipts, you can tell. Yeah. I asked, are y'all going live tonight? I don't think so. Well, damn, I wanted to hear your take on the debate because I need to rewatch the damn first half hour. It was so whack, not gonna lie. Everyone just acted triggered. I think the whole damn war is whack. She goes, I agree. Pissed me the fuck off. I said, girl, same. And then I sent her at 11:18, hey, if you ever need anything, just let me know. Appreciate you. So then we're going to step into 11:22. Y'all going live tonight? Not planning on it? Okay, I was wondering. Keem forcing us to go now, so we're going to go at midnight. I said, did he say why he's making y'all go live? He wants me to try and bait Shifty into coming on. I said, Josh almost has his DMs. I honestly don't think it's smart, but yeah, do what he says. She goes, I've been talking to him all day. To be honest, I don't think he has them. I said, yeah, he doesn't yet. She goes, no, I mean Shifty. I said, girl, I am watching back Rewind. Thank you for the redemption of the tombstone. Wait, thank you for the redemption of the tombstone thief. Oh, yes, because the tombstone thief went and seen Boogie with the mask on. I said it was the tombstone thief, and nobody listened to me. shit! Is this breaking any kind of NDA clause? I didn't sign an NDA with Zay. What NDA clause? I never signed an NDA with Zay. All right, November 24th. Hey, Miss Ma'am, is there any way I could get the access to the Glamstein files, perhaps? I said, Josh has them. He's supposed to release them. Message him. I'm sure he'll give them to you. She goes, I'll text him. Aura says, Xylee, if you need a break, Tet will come in here and entertain chat. You've been going since like 7. Wait, I've been going for... Oh, girl, I've only been going for 2.5 hours. I'm good. And if no one is gonna e-mother right now, I will. Go get Mountain Dew, snack, and pee. All right, I've already peed. We listened to a Billy the Fridge song as they listened to a Billy the Fridge song as I went to pee. Already got that. I have a drink. We're good. I've only been doing this for 2.5 hours. I'm good. All right, hold on. Okay, here we go. Josh has them. I'll text them. Okay, so next DM. And she goes, I'll text him. What the fuck happened with Alpha and Tess right now? I'm just tuning in. I said, Phantom is a fucking idiot. He's trying to go around saying that Glammy was trying to dock Sweet Tea. Then there was a time... Hold on. There was a time on Tech Talk that she had said her real first and last name. Well, it just so happened to be the same day, I put say because I can't type, same day that Keem docked Sweet Tea last name on bus. Glammy was trying to stick up for Keem. It wasn't about finding her docs. It was to back up Keem that she doxed herself and not Keem. We went over that on Reapers. All right, so November 26th. Looks like y'all are going to go early. She went, fuck. Okay, so that was the 25th. So what? That was like last week. All right, bro, looks like he's going to end it early. I don't think it's going to go 2 hours. Okay, okay, this is the night that Scooter quit bus. This is the night that Scooter quit bus. And the way he was talking... I was like, bro, I don't think this is going to go 2 hours. And then Keem jumped in, and you can see here, I said, he DM'd S1K to get ready. Fuck. I said, oh, shit, they cut it. She was like, ah! I said, Billy is live! Trying to help a girl out, you know what I mean? November 26th. Hey, I was saying in the chat, I'm not on Rewind anymore. Why don't y'all get rid of my emotes and put yours up there? Wait, it might be in the next one. Okay, here we go. She goes, Billy said he doesn't want to delete any of the emotes. I said, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I tried. Zay had said something on Rewind where they needed more members put in emotes. And I'm like, bro, take my face off. Take my little face emote off of there. I'm not on there anymore. Take the milk carton thing off there. I'm not on there anymore. Take the true off there. I'm not on that channel anymore. It's not my Rewind. I'm not on Rewind anymore. Give Zay, take mine off and put some in there for Zay. That's all I was suggesting. Okay, so here we go. Here's the DMs. I think she might have shown this one. I don't know, but fuck it. I'll show it. I think I found your mod problem from before. Zayzuda. I'm hearing stories of how Greeky was on Rewind. When you make mods again, don't remod her. They are telling me some crazy shit. She goes, what are they saying? Now, mind you, I still like Greeky. We're still trying to figure out who the rogue mod was. And I'm hearing this shit about her. And then I said, shit, not telling you what to do, of course. That sounded bad. She goes, no, I know. Okay. I said, she would tell Oh, she would tell Psycho Mom's son to get out of the chat that they weren't welcome. And she was like, what the fuck? She got DM'd from Scully because she was timing people out like crazy. Scully actually still has those DMs. Scully, if I were you, I would probably take a screenshot. Because Scully read me those DMs today. Jaded noticed she was fighting in chat and told her that she should be green if she wanted to act like that. Jaded called her ass out in the chat going, girl, you need to chill the fuck out. And she went fucking key. Low key would make sense because we found out Nail Slammer and Belushi were banned. I like Greeky. I do. I just think that sometimes she got overhyped in chat. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, maybe I might say something to her or whatever, and she would, you know, chill. I like Greeky. I absolutely like Greeky. But we also have a business to run, and if we're trying to find a rogue mod, we have to go through all the intel that we get, you know? Yeah, I knew what you meant. I tell you the truth, Nusu, I think I read it. Greeky is good people. And thank you for the 5. And I said every time they would tell her about the stuff, she would stop for a while. And then she was saying that Belushi and Nail Slammer was banned like super recently. So Zay at that time was still having issues of why these people were getting banned. I said, okay, well, that's crazy because we just unbanned Nail across the board in the LCU. Remember when Nail Slammer was banned across the LCU? It was like a month ago. We had just finished unbanning Nail Slammer. So why was he banned again? And Zay Suda said exactly, and he donoed to us from the account the week before, so he had to have been banned in a 9-day time frame. And I said, real talk, I think Greeky was the one. I'm hearing this in real time from Jaded and Scully, so I wanted to tell you. She goes, in Pit as well or just Rewind? Because I believe it for Rewind. I said, just about Rewind when I was there. Just remember, Greeky is from Girl World. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it goes. Okay, I gotta move this around. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the end? Okay, hold on. Okay, yep, here it is. Just remember, Greeky is from Girl World. They do things like that over there. Very cancel culture-ish. Again, this is us trying to figure out who the fuck the rogue mod was on goddamn Rewind. Because Nail Slammer, listen, does he say some crazy shit sometimes? Absolutely. Does he decide one day that he hates me and the next day he likes me? Absolutely. Does he give donations? Absolutely. You kind of need to find out who is doing this shit. Oh, I sent her a Twitter post about a cat with a mustache. He was really cute. And they asked you in the post, what would you name this cat? I said, Mr. Kit Kitterson. That's what I would name him. And she goes, Sir Kitten Paws, Mick Whisker Face Man. He's so fancy. I said, I love that name so much. So much more. He is fancy. And she goes, I know for a fact he would rock a bow tie. I said, oh my God, could you imagine? He would be so damn handsome. All right, so 11:28. Let me see if this is here. Yeah, it's here. 11:28, November 28th. Hey, Xylee, half my time stampers are off today, and I've been in and out. Is there anything from your last stream you'd like cover? I said, girl, our last stream was dead. There was really nothing to talk about. LOL, bruh. Well, actually super helpful, though. I appreciate it. I said, day after Thanksgiving is boring because people were too good yesterday. And I said, LOL, smartass. She goes, no, I mean it actually. And I said, how so? She goes, like I'm struggling today. I said, I was too. She goes, I'm last minute panicking because no one told me they were taking off. I have no timestamps. Nothing is happening. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to KYS, I guess. I said, get SSO. Now, this is me helping Rewind. All right. This is the middle of me and Billy not being good, but I wanted to help their show. I said, get SSO to snag you some clips from us. And she goes, he usually does it. I'll ask him now. I said, LOL. I said, that's how you use the same clips, motherfuckers. I knew it. Joking with her. Okay, I had the cry face. She goes, what? She goes, SSO timestamps for you? I said, I'm joking. I said, he's a clipper for me. She goes, wait, does he actually? I said, I don't really do timestamps anymore. She goes, that's funny. I didn't even know. I said, LMFAO, he's good at it. He's a damn good timestamper and clipper. And he really is. Michelangelo, there's a few people, okay? And I believe I got 3 of them in my docket team that are literally either the best clippers or the best time stampers in the game. Michelangelo is one of them. He is fucking good when it comes to timestamps. Zay said he begged to stay on Rewind. He's really good on the team. He keeps everyone else in check. I said, oh, he asked to come on Reapers. And I was like, fuck yes. And she laughed about it. I said, yeah, honestly, I don't mind because every once in a while I don't have a lot of clips. And I went in and looked at your timestamps to fish for something. Live uses my clips too. And she goes, haha, that's so funny because Scooter would ask me for Rewind stamps too. Everyone just sharing all the shit. I said, girl, everyone wants what we get because we know how to get the people to get the shit done. And that is the God's honest truth. Zay and Xylee knows how to put a docket team together and get people to get the shit that needs done. Period. That's honestly true. We know how to get the right people for the right job. Zay knows how to run her docket team like that. And she goes, we need just dedicated universe time stampers and then all our lives will be easy. I said, we have the best docket teams, I swear to fucking God. And then I told her, honestly, yes. Except for when one person takes off on mine, then all hell breaks loose. I said, oh my God, saying, thank God I have Red Skull. And I understand people don't like him, but him and Rocky BB does the bulk of the work on my team. Love them. Mama's the Bomb's another one too. When she's available, she will go back to anything I ask going, hey, listen, I just found out this happened on this this stream. Can you please get it? And this is exactly what I want. And Mama's like, no problem. And Zay said, Red Skull is good at one thing, time span. I said, hella good. So this is starting to be the downfall right here. I messaged Zay 11:29. Are you mad with me? That was the night. Wait, was that the night? Yeah, it was the night. Because this was November 29th and this November 30th. This is when I heard that Zay was in the VC bitching about me. And I messaged her, hey, are you mad with me? Because I wanted to hear it from her, you know? So this is what I wrote her. I said, hey, I heard you're upset with me. And if it was about the comment about Billy treating you like he treated me from that live where we fought, that is very fair. I will say that because this is what I heard. I heard Zay said that she feels like I was talking for her. That's fair if she thinking that I made it look like that. I can tell you now, when I made the statement on Reapers when I was arguing with Billy that what is the comment treating like he was treating you like he treated me, I purely, as you can see, because I showed the DMs, I was purely talking about what I saw on stream. He started doing the exact same shit to you as he used to do with me until you fought with his ass back, and now he's not doing it anymore. He stopped. Especially within the last week. Yeah, better late than never. Absolutely. They're a good team together. I said live where we fought. That is very fair. I will say, though, I don't believe that anymore because I can see the dynamic so much better between you two. I'm glad y'all are working it out. I will say, this tiff between he and I is very personal, and I don't give two fucks how other haters think of him. To this day, I will still defend him on certain things when it's right. That won't change. This isn't about sides at all. I don't want anyone to take sides, especially the audience. I actually tell the audience that while praising you two on Rewind. So just to let you know, this isn't a power move or anything retarded like that. I was going over old clips from May, and I hit the fucking roof when I watched both when I hopped up with Wonder Woman and Rewind. The biggest problem is I cared way too much back then how the audience felt, and honestly, it felt like he didn't have my back. Explaining how I felt, I don't expect you to take a side on that. Anywho, I still think you rock, girl. Keep doing what you are doing. And then she messaged me and said, sorry for the literal day later response. I was taking the whole day off yesterday, which included not checking my Discord whatsoever for the entirety of Sunday. If you want to talk about it later, we can. I'm sure it's a whole game of telephone of what people are saying I said versus what I actually said. And I said, good. Take the damn day off. You deserve it, girl, so no worries there. 2, it possibly could be, but I wanted to cover the basis on it. I have also reached out to Billy to talk to him about it because from what I heard, I feel like he thinks I'm up to shit that I'm really not. So yes, I would love to talk to you when we get the chance. And Zayzuda said, yeah, whenever you're free, we can hop in a call. And I said, okay. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the DMs between Zayzuda and Xylee, and you didn't have to pay $50 for it. Billy doesn't slander you, Xylee. I didn't say he slandered me. I don't think I've used the word slander yet. I don't think he does slander me. I think he talks shit. The Demon Reaper, thank you for being a cash cow for 3 months. So that's every piece of DM. Greek girl, I'm pretty sure you're going to be mad at me about this. Sorry, I was trying to help to find out who the rogue mod was. I was hearing stories. That's why I went to Zay. I didn't say it out loud. Even though Zay made the mistake of talking about my best friend being the bad mod, which I know she wasn't because I was there that day of Rewind. But it doesn't matter anymore because we had to start brand new with mods anyway. I only have one right now. So, sorry. Listen, I found out news. I had to pass it through. Because if somebody heard something about one of my mods, I would want to know. Banana Pudding said those were not worth $50. No, they weren't. They weren't at all. This is such a nothing burger. 100%. But I'm sorry. She threatened to leak my DMs. She'll leak more DMs for $50. I'll do it for free. And I'll leak every fucking DM we had. Sorry. Pimpin' Pete remembers at least this stream wasn't 16 hours long like the Tea Party chat. True. Very true. Very true. Well, here's my thing. If you're going to leak my DMs, I mean, fuck it. Show everything. Show everything. You know? Neon was like, oh God, that damn Tea Party chat. You know we have to hear about it every 6 months. Well, it's gone down now to like once a year. All right. Anything else? Oh, okay. I guess y'all know what we're going to be talking about on Reapers tomorrow. I don't have to explain that to you. So, what Billy posted what CMF, who is CMF? Well, you know what I mean, after I go to bed. Holy shit! This is funny as fuck! Funny how this stream is going to end at 4, just in time for Vols to come on and nobody think this is all set up this way. Listen, motherfucker, if you actually think that I knew that it would only take me 3 hours to do this, goddamn, bro. I thought I was going to be here a lot longer because that was a lot of goddamn screenshots. I literally spent all of Rewind taking those goddamn screenshots. And then I was thinking I should clean the screenshots up. But then I didn't get the chance to do that. Bro. Really? Yes, Harley Quinn Polka. My pee was pre-planned. 100%. Billy, you a damn fool. You are a damn fool. One of you said I knew it. Well, I mean, I can go live for another 2 hours and give the redirect to Rebel. Nah, I'll send it to Balls. Send the redirect to Hermie Craft stream, LOL, that would never want anything to do with the LCU. Shut up, Pecan. Oh, that was fucked up what Onision did to Billy, Pimpin' Pete. That was fucked up what he did to Billy. Come on now. I can't stand for that. The fuck? Lil Bell said I was laughing my ass off of something. Yeah, because I knew it would take me 3 hours. 3 hours exactly. Honestly, I thought it was going to be longer. I really did. I didn't think it was going to go by so quick. Holy fuck. You crazy kids, and you're arguing. Stop. Don't make me stop this car. Irish, it's beyond that now. I have unfriended him. I have not blocked him. I have unfriended him on Discord. I've deleted all my DMs with him in the DMs. And I blocked him on Twitter. I'm done with him. Yeah, it is sad, Irish, because I wanted my friend back. I did want my friend back, but I'm sorry, he went too far last night. You know? Yeah, it breaks my heart too, Irish. It 100% breaks my heart too. All right, guys. Give me a moment. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot I was doing a solo stream, not in a goddamn Discord. Hold on. I gotta do it this way. Oh, and we got more members than that because the set of members... Hold on, let me look at something real quick. I had gotten 15 members. Yeah. So I got to add 10 more members to it, I think. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to send y'all to balls. I got to do the goddamn redirect. Hold on. Because I don't want to break the rules. Don't want to do that. Wait, is Rastov on balls? Can somebody look for me real quick? Did Rastov quit? Please don't tell me Rastov quit. Pest says, I'm going back to watching Chinese soap operas now. Not gonna lie, I love the Korean soap operas. Those are funny. He's on balls? Okay, good. That means he didn't quit. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me that. That makes me happy. That makes me so happy. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to end this stream, guys. Sorry about the boring content, but if you threaten to show my DMs, I'm just going to show them all. You know? You got to do what you got to do. Rastov. I was worrying about Rastov quitting. So, all right. Y'all have a great night, day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you technically today, because if I say tomorrow, somebody will call me out in the chat. So technically today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will respond to some stuff. Have a great day.